Hey you guys, it is Clary Berry and I'm here today to bring to you the Divine Feminine reading. We're going to do Divine Feminine inside of the relationship, but also inside of the self. I do have personal readings and my program available down in the description box below. So trying to kind of come over sneakily here is, we don't realize how much our habits are changing right now. Our deep-seated kind of beliefs and, our operating system, if you will. And our operating system, keep in mind, when you have an operating system on a computer, you go through updates. And of course, we are slowly going through so many updates that are adding up, really adding up over time. We need to look at the bigger picture, have confidence today in the bigger picture by comparing yourself to your past. Stop comparing yourself to other people or even, what you want in the future. Compare yourself, and we gain that confidence by saying, look how much better we are. Look how much better I am. Even if you're just saying that to yourself, okay? So again, lots of awakening right now. We are going through a process where in a few more, months or even years, this is going to be a completely different lifestyle. And a lot of what we're doing with right now, Divine Feminine is actually incredibly turned on by her Divine Masculine, maybe being led in ways, by her, you could say libido, I guess. It's just very fiery and very active right now, okay? And it's not just because of one certain thing, but I think, again, Divine Feminine is kind of into this mode where he or she knows and believes and is really accepting of this change, is really wanting to go ahead and make these, help this new beginning along here, okay? And sometimes, our actions click into leading us to the right point. There's really a lot of sensuality coming through, and it will be. And I want you to start thinking of your relationship in totally different ways, okay? Stop thinking, of anything negative when it comes to your person, And again, look at how far we've come. We may not be exactly even where we want to be yet, okay? But, wow, we've come a long way, and you can't deny that what we have is strong. And a lot of, I think, what Divine Feminine has to go through, getting over some anger, the way she's carrying things, okay? But again, it's like your heart leads you the way back, one way or another. And sometimes, okay, you gotta listen, okay? But you want to take it all into consideration. It's this holistic everything, holistic law of attraction. Check out my program in the description box below. I think for this collective group, really getting into some of the inner child healing here, or need to, okay? And again, it's like all of your ethics, all of your ideals here are guiding you to this, are guiding you to this final completion, kind of this next stage where both of you are going to be able to, again, be totally different. You're both changing. You're both finding your truths. Divine Feminine, I feel like, is being drawn back in on a cellular level, okay? Divine Masculine has really discovered some things in, I think, some very esoteric and very real ways, accepting of some very, again, more radical ideas and things that they used to maybe shun, and now they know better, and it's really helping them to be sharp here mentally, okay? So I'm going to go straight into blockages here, okay? Blockages, again, it's usually a lot of times, especially lately, something to do with this. And it's just the lack of going within mentally, okay? Doing the shadow work. There's pairs, there's duality here, there's the moon, there's this murky subconscious that, even though the full moon is shining on it, it's not, it's not enough light unless you follow through, okay? And our kitty cat energy, that's growing growing into that lion energy when we know ourselves, when we do the shadow work. And that is what we need for this relationship to get to where we want it to be, to feel like the relationship that we want it to feel like. And that is what you focus on. Don't focus on yourself in the big mansion, in the red car, you know, like The Secret tells us to with your person. If you're trying to use, you know, this law of attraction on your person, it's got to be the holistic law of attraction, first of all. But, you know, if you were to do something like that, again, you want to, you know, it's about the deeper feeling. It's not about feeling the car. You know, that's fine and dandy, but at some point, pretty shallow, unless the car is like specific, or, you know, it's just a mean to an end. You get what I'm saying, I think. But again, have to kind of be aware of those feelings at all times. Bring yourself to a higher level. Hold yourself to a higher standard. Okay? Solutions, again, working it out, talking it out has been huge this week. We talked about that last week with our astrology videos that I did. If you haven't done those, you can still, if you haven't watched those, you can still check those out. Okay, but again, there's something divine feminine here going through with this Mars in Aries retrograde, square Saturn, all of this stuff going on these few months, this period that we're in, and it's going to bring about big growth. It's already changing the way that you're acting, which is good, and we need to keep on acting in new ways, keep on feeling out these new ways and making these new actions into habits and seeking our truth through them. Also, expressing yourself physically, having the physical release. And yes, orgasm is major physical release right now for divine feminine. So make sure that, you know, that is happening, and allow yourself to kind of delve into the more sensual side. At least, you know, if you're not ready to go there physically, if your partner is still not where you want it to be, where you need them to be, then at least in your imagination for now. Again, because it's all about the feeling. It's like if you feel it, it will come. So always remember that. It's like Field of Dreams. Every day though, see this thing, I know we a lot of you guys come here, you already know everything I'm saying. What we're doing is reminding each other over and oh, excuse me, I need a drink of water, over and over again. Okay, reminding our subconscious, staying. It's like a guided meditation of sorts at times, because you're just getting yourself back on the right frequency so you can go about your business and do what you need to do. So don't forget the shadow work. Don't forget I have playlists. I got the program down below. The absolute best thing you can do for getting into union with yourself and therefore with your person. Okay, much love, many blessings. Take care. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.